Hello, my name's Bob Watson. I'm with AnnaLee Dolls. We're here at the Gift and Home channel talking about how to become comfortable selling in the retail environment. This segment is about cross-selling and upselling. Now, one of two things just happened. You either jumped up from your chair and said, yes, or you're going, oh, I really don't like to cross-sell, upsell. If you're the latter, you and I are in the same boat. It's not one of my favorite things to talk about. In fact, I don't like to think of cross-selling or upselling as selling at all. I like to think about it as informing the customer and letting them decide if they want something or not. I try not to, quote unquote, sell them on anything. So here's how it works. If you see somebody who's at a display looking at products and they see something, again, I'm with AnnaLee Dolls. I tend to use AnnaLee Dolls as examples when I'm talking. But if you see somebody looking at an AnnaLee doll and maybe they're picking up a Santa and they're looking at it, oh, I like it, you can walk over. Why don't, if you're gonna do a cross-sell, start telling them about the Mrs. Claus that goes with it. Geez, if you notice that Santa's in a theme, the AnnaLee themes change every year. So if you want to have a mate to go with that person, you probably want to buy them together now. When you say something like that, it helps answer problems for the customer. Remember, they're there because they have a problem. They either are there to treat themselves to something nice, they're there buying a gift for a friend, or they're there because there's that corner in their house that they want to make look better. So when you make an offer like, geez, here's the pair, and if you want to complete it, you got to do it this year, you're just informing them. You're giving them a little bit more information about how to make a judgment about how to answer my problem. Same thing with upselling. The difference between cross-selling and upselling is when I upsell, instead of saying, here's the Santa, here's the Mrs. Claus, what I'm saying is, you see that Santa Claus? We also make an 18-inch version over here. Maybe that will fit in that corner a little bit better. So that's how the upsell works. There's a little difference. Here's a sidebar for you. It's the difference between men and women and how we shop. Women are very intelligent shoppers. When they go to the store, they go with a purpose, they go with a mission to learn something and to solve a problem, and they do it very well. When they go to a store, they're gonna look at that and they're gonna actually notice, here's the Mrs. Claus, here's the larger one. So when you're informing them, what you're doing is you're reminding them, you're making sure that they know, but they really are going to make a decision, and they probably have it made when you start to talk to them. So it's okay if they just say thank you, smile at you, and then continue to shop. Your job was just to make sure that they knew that. Men are a little different. Men don't shop with purpose. We shop with wallets. We like to show people how successful we are and how much money we can spend. And when we're giving a gift to somebody, we actually like the cross-sell. When somebody comes over to me as a male and says, geez, if you're buying that plate, here's the cup to go with it. Don't they look beautiful together? Wouldn't your wife like that? I sit there and think, geez, wouldn't it be great to be able to bring this to my wife and show her how I was able to go out and buy the cup to go with it? There's a pride there, and you've helped me answer a problem and made me feel good about it. So again, cross-selling and upselling, it's about answering problems. Don't think of it as pushing product, it's just informing. Let the customer tell you if they do or don't want to buy it. Again, my name's Bob Watson. I'm with AnnaLee Dolls here at the Gift and Home channel. Thanks so much for viewing this segment and hope to see you again soon.